crossing as a country. The fight against corruption is a good fight that President Salva Kiir has started, but it must not become collective humiliation of communities or families. Because in that situation, when you take the mother of children, when you arrest her for crimes committed by her husband, I know, yes, she benefited, because when her husband, you know, become corrupt, the people who enjoy his corruptions are his family, his wives, kids, and so on, relatives and in-laws. But we must be very careful where the country might or may or have or will or would fall short, because such shortcomings are not good. They don't reflect good in a sovereignty or in a sovereign nations. I would put it like that. For so many reasons, when the innocent begin to suffer for the sins of the accused, when family begin to suffer, when kids, when women who are married to these people begin to suffer for sin committed by their partners, it doesn't look good. You must hold the accused accountable, but not the relatives, not the spouse, not the children. Justice must never lose its moral authority in our land. Because if it loses its moral authority by going to the relatives, to the spouse, to the kids, because when you attack a mother, you are attacking the children, you are attacking the kids, you are leaving them vulnerable. And the crime has been committed by their father, their husband. I think we must hold our moral authority very high, because that is very dangerous. Yes, corruption has damaged this nation. We can all agree. I don't think there's anybody that can argue that, because it is true. It is true. And we must state out the truth. It has damaged this country so deep, very deeply. Yes, people are hungry. South Sudanese are hungry. All of us, we are very angry because of corruption, because of the thing corruption have denied us as a country, as a society, as a community, as youth since independence. And this corruption started way those days of 2005, 2006, 2008, when you could see people who have no jobs driving V8s, clubbing all night, and flying overseas, going wherever they wish. People are hungry. This government has failed. Many citizens, economically, socially, morally, this government has damaged us as a collective citizen of South Sudan. All of us, whether east, west, north, south, central, wherever, the government has failed. And it has failed from its all institutions, its all angle, whether from military to police to justice to finance to aviation to whatever you can name. From parliament, our government has failed. And it has failed us economically as citizen, socially as citizen, morally as citizen, financially as citizen. It has robbed our future. Corruption has damaged us. That's why the whole social media, the whole country, from the mainstream, nobody has managed to even defend any individual that was arrested or termed corrupted or termed corrupt. That's why nobody's defending them. Everyone is just laughing and happy and celebrating. Oh, they got this today. Oh, they got X last night. Oh, they went and captured someone at Nimule. Hey, they got this one. This one surrendered himself. Oh, this one was captured here. Hey, this one was attacked here. This one was... The reason we are all excited for this chapter is not because we hate those individuals. Because those individuals come from us. They come from our society, our South Sudanese. They are our brothers. They are our cousins. They are our nephews. They are our in-laws. They are our friends. They are our, whichever angle you can put it, they are our relatives. They are men of South Sudan. They are women of South Sudan. They are daughters, sons of South Sudan. But what they have done, if it is true, because I cannot say that they are free or they did not commit those crimes they are being arrested for. Until proven, of course, legally. Because I can't mess with the court proceeding. Actually, there is no court proceeding yet. There's no presiding yet on their abductions and their arrest. But the truth is, this country has damaged us through these corruptions. And for His Excellency to start his year, or the first thing he's doing this year is to deal with corruption, it is something we all support. Because this is something that has weakened our system. It has weakened our institution. It has weakened our governance. It has weakened our core values. It has weakened us mentally. It has weakened us physically. It has weakened us socially. It has weakened us economically. It has weakened us morally. It has weakened us. Corruption has weakened our nation. We are all against corruption. All of us, we are anti-corruption. But justice must not be a U-turn. It must not go after the innocent. People are tired of hunger. People are tired of division. Our people, our citizens, fellow South Sudanese, I know all of us are tired of hunger. We are tired of division. We are tired of this unjust war. You wake up and the news you see is this town, this county has been attacked. This area has been bombarded. These people are being this and that. We are tired. And it's time we move beyond these corruptions. That is why we support it. We are tired of promises, empty promises, promises that never arrive. We are tired. I lost my dad in 1992. And when John Garang signed that CPA in Naivasha, I was in Kakuma in 2004, 2005. And in 2005, the United Nation, the United Nation High Committee for Refugees initiated something called repatriation. People were being repatriated. And so I repatriate back home happily. As a product of an hero, knowing very well that I could go back home and serve my country. And then I was met with these difficulties, the corruption of our land. Everyone is tired of those empty promises. I will not take back the country to war. And then you're taking back the country to war. We are building this road, and then there is no road being built. We are elevating the aviation capacity, our airport. We are going to introduce South Sudan Airway. We are doing this and that. We are passing laws that never worked. The anger is real. If you are watching me from Blue House, if you have been detained for corruption, you must know the anger is real. That's why we are not defending you. Because we are tired. If you ever serve in governor, if you ever been a governor of Central Bank for South Sudan, if you have ever been appointed to the ministry or ministerial of finance, ministerial of petroleum, ministerial of all these angles that can definitely echo our developments, our infrastructure, our advancements, as human beings in this African continent. If you have ever deviated us from moving forward as a nation, we are tired of you and the hunger is real. You must know it. We are tired of your corruption. The anger is real. That's why no one is defending you. No one is blaming Kir for abducting you, for kidnapping you, for attacking you, for arresting you. Nobody. The whole social media is silence. But let us be honest about another hard truth. You try to join my live video, I'm not going to allow you. I'm talking. If anti-corruption becomes selective, it becomes political. If enforcement feels tribal, it becomes explosive. Let me be honest with you. I've seen some write-up. I've seen some posts where people were talking about let President Kiir not arrest only the people from this side of Dinka, but also some people from Awan Chan. That's why I'm coming. This is where I'm coming into, because if it feels tribal, it becomes explosive. If it feels selective, it becomes political. So however much we are excited for this corruption to come to an end, if humiliation replaces due process, it creates instability. We must be very careful how this corruption is being carried out. Because if Kir is using it to punish some Dinka communities, then this thing becomes political and it becomes explosive. And humiliation cannot replace due process. Because it will create real instability. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. You must know this. You must know this. And instability does not reform a nation. It breaks it further. Again, instability does not reform a nation. It breaks it further. If this corruption is being used to target some Dinka communities or some sub-clan, it will not reform our country. It will not reform our nation. It will break it even further. South Sudan does not need Revenge. This revenge politics we have been chasing here and there. Hey, أنا ما بي شكل مزول أنا ما بي شكل مزول. Me, I don't want to work with this one. Me, I want to work with that one. I cannot work with this one. Kulu أنا ما داري شكل مزول أنا ما داري. I don't want to work with this. I want to work with that one. If it continue, South Sudan does not need revenge politics. It needs institutional justice, not revenge politics. You're a man. If you have a problem with a man, face a man. Do not use the government to finish your personal scores. Do not use our national army to do that. Come on. Huh? But I'm sure I'm sure people are going to be very careful after listening to this. So, we are a country, Ajama. But if someone is tall, charge them. Charge them, hold them accountable. If someone steal money, if they stole money, charge them, hold them accountable. If someone is corrupt, charge them, hold them accountable. Let them bring back that amount or that money that they have embezzled. Return them to its rightful owners, the citizen of South Sudan, because our future lies on what you have stolen. Our infrastructure lies in what you have stolen. Our education system, schools to be built, lies in what you have stolen. You have stolen the future of South Sudan. Return. If someone stole the money, charge them, hold them accountable. Let them face wrath of the law or full wrath of the law. If someone is guilty or found guilty, prove it in the law. And if assets were hidden, recover them legally. Even if they went and buy houses in Dubai, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Europe, recover them legally. Because we can work with all these countries. When we are an independent nation, we can present the documents, proven documents. And those assets can be recovered. But protect their families. Protect their families. Because justice cannot be diverted. Justice system cannot be diverted. Our authority, our moral authority cannot be mocked. Protect their families. Protect civilians. Protect communities from collective blames. Because when fear spreads, rumors spreads. When fear spreads, rumors, they also spread. Rumors, they spread. Protect their families, protect the civilians, protect their communities. Because when fear spreads, rumors, they also spread. And when rumors spread, coup are whispered. Coup, engelab, are whispered. People whisper them. Eh? Even national security cannot detect it. Military intelligence cannot detect it. When fear is spread, rumors spread. And when rumors spread, coup spread. So you take it to your bank. Tell them I say this. Or tell them Deng says so. And when coup are whispered, nation collapse. That's the weird part. That is the weirdest part. When coups are whispered, nations collapse. When coups are whispered, nations collapse. So we must not trade corruption for chaos. We must not trade justice for chaos. We must not destroy justice just to create problems. The solution is not anger. If you have no money now and there's no country giving you money now, and the best thing for you to come, or the best idea that you have, is for you to go after these people that have stolen money, do not be hungry with them. Because that becomes personal. You personalize it. And that will destroy the country. You see, we are in the opposition. In the opposition, we are fighting for reforms. We are fighting for justice system that is equally balanced and that is globally measured. We are fighting for fairness. We are fighting for prosperity of this country so that we can be a competent nation in our region, in the global standard. Our justice system could be seen competent. So as much as you don't want us to be in these peace agreements that you're destroying, you also need to demonstrate leadership, that you are capable of leading our country. Because there's no way you can refuse reforms, but also fail to carry out your activities in a leadership tested manner. You introduce something very reasonable, like the corruption, but then again you're messing it up by mocking it, by applying hunger, by misusing the law. So we'll correct you. From the opposition, I'm correcting you. From SPLMIO, I'm correcting you. The solution is not hunger. The solution is rule of law. The rule of law must remain in its rightful place. Law must be in order. Well, okay, I can see some of you jumping around with comments here and there, but there are people that are getting this thing right deep into their core. And rule of law must not be consistent. I made a mistake there. A rule of law must be consistent, not seasonal. Rule of law must be consistent, not seasonal. Okay? You cannot join me, man. No ball. Transparent. The rule of law must be transparent. It must not be selective. It must be firm, but humane, not inhumane. South Sudan has suffered enough from cycles of destructions. We do not heal corruption. By creating new injustices. You do not heal corruption by creating new injustices. Let me repeat it. You do not heal corruption by creating new injustices. Yeah, well, not. That is good. You do not heal corruption by creating new injustices. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. We heal corruption by building systems stronger than individuals. That is the uncomfortable truth. We heal corruption by building systems stronger than individuals. Because now, the system we have, Kir is stronger than any system. He can mess up any system. He can create, recreate, dilute, pollute, mess it, destroy it, create it. He can bring anything on the table and remove anything on the table without any question. He's the only man who has the do's and don'ts of South Sudan. He has the like and dislike. He has the wants and not wants. The wants and unwanted. He has the needs and needless. So there is no system that can hold him. He is the system, the originator of the system. So, Mr. President, if you want to deal with corruption, you will not heal it by creating new injustices, but you will heal it by building systems that are stronger than yourself. Because you have to be inspirational too. As a leader, you have to be inspirational. Why? Because this institution that you create that's supposed to operate the country or the nations or the governance, they have to be inspired by your action. You have to be the guidance so that people can use you as a reflection. You know, I love Riek Machar for so many reasons. He's forgiving, he's God-fearing. I love him because he's someone I can reflect. You know, I can look at like when you look at yourself in the mirror, you look at your face and you move. If you see something, you remove. I can look at Riek Machar and decide on how good I can be as a nationalist, as a national figure, as a leader, as a national leader, as a statesman. There are so many good things to reflect on Machar. But I do not make this video to compare you with Machar. So, to hell with my, rants. Because I think I was just ranting at this point. So let's get back to the real topic. We heal corruption by building systems stronger than individuals. That is the uncomfortable truth. And like I said, please stop requesting to join me. When I'm done and I want to be joined, I will allow you to join me. So justice without discipline becomes revenge. When you want to carry out justice and then you don't allow disciplinary process to take place, it becomes revenge. Because these people, they will never learn. They will come out, those who stole money from Ministry of Finance, from petroleum, to governor, to central bank governor, to whatever institution they were serving. If they get released tomorrow, they will become leaders in the next administration under Riek Machar or under whoever that is coming. You remember I told you I was going to run for election. But let's leave that aside. That is a topic for another day. Let's leave that aside. So, then they will repeat and they will go and revenge these vendettas because they will have this problem now that they have been humiliated, they have been mistreated. They will come out and then they will revenge on people who went and arrested them. So power without restraint become oppression in that situation. And hunger without wisdom become disaster. So these are things we need to reflect on as a country. Like I said before, justice must not be weaponized. If we are going after the people who have committed corruption in our land, let's do it without messing up their families. Let's do it while protecting their families, their communities, the civilians. Let's do this without mocking the justice system. Let us fix corruption. Yes. 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 Let us fix corruption. Yes. Let us fix corruption. Yes. Yes. I support it. I support it. Viva! I support it. Let us fix corruption. This I support. I support this cause. Let us fix corruption. Even from opposition, I support it. Let's go. Let's do it. That one is absolute yes. Let us fix corruption. Let us fix South Sudan. Let us fix corruption in South Sudan. Yes, Tawali. But let us not burn the houses. Or let us not burn the house while trying to remove termites. You know those ants. If you're trying to remove ants in your house or cockroaches, you know, you don't burn down the house. You look for the right, you know, treatment for them. You come and spray them and you find your house clean. Let us not burn down South Sudan and create more problems. Our people deserve accountability, but they also deserve stability. South Sudanese deserve accountability, but they also deserve stability. Hold these people, fathers, accountable without destroying their children. Hold their husbands accountable without destroying their wives. Hold their women accountable without destroying their husbands. Hold their relatives, or hold these people, all these individuals accountable without destroying their relatives, without destroying their community, without destroying the civilians. Because these people were not part of the idea that I must steal this money. They were not part of that plan. The plan for the ice was concocted. It was made possible by individuals you appointed to these legal offices. How come you are going to arrest people's wives? Did you appoint those wives? Were their names part of the degree? No, but they were just part of the benefits, you know, accomplice. They were just eating the money, but they don't deserve the pain. The guy who deserves the pain is the guy who went and stole the money, because they have salaries, monthly salaries that come to them. And they have a contract, a life contract with South Sudanese to deliver services to South Sudanese. But then they made wrongful decisions to turn the national belongings to their own pockets. For that reason, hold them accountable. Our people, the South Sudanese, who have suffered corruption, deserve accountability. They deserve it. And these people, children, need to know that their fathers are thieves, or their mothers are thieves. But without being tortured, without being humiliated. They just need to see what their fathers are going through and their mothers are, because tomorrow they will grow up and maybe they are going to be presidents, or they are going to be ministers or governors or whatever. They need to learn. They need to learn from what their fathers are going through, so that they don't come tomorrow and repeat the same. That's why we deserve accountability, but we must remain stable. We deserve stability in order for this accountability to come. Please do not disturb my live video by trying to join me. leadership must provide both. We deserve accountability. And leadership must provide stability for the accountability to go through. Now, if someone wants to join me, I have 3 good minutes for you to do that. If you don't join me, I have a movie to watch. I just wanted to come and correct these looming injustices that are being committed, law being abused. You know, you don't turn your personal issues to national issues. Be a man. Don't be a coward. Be a man. Do not use the national resources against common citizens or individuals just to do these personal scores or to political scores. It's not good. You don't do that. Okay? But you people are lucky because the system we are in is a bad system. It's not a system one can thrive and say, you know, me Deng have been assigned, or me Kwang Deng now have been appointed as a Minister of Foreign Affairs, and I must build South Sudan foreign relations. Our foreign relations must be correct, and they must be built based on merits. Because that life contract I have must give me some legacy when I leave. But the current system we are operating in, you do good, you get arrested. You do bad, you get decreed. It's a bad system, man. It's a very bad system. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for tonight. My name is Kwang Deng Kun Kong. Musically, you know, business-wise, I am K Deng. Thank you for watching me tonight. And until then, we get to meet again. The matters of our lands are many. But it needs times and patience for us to educate ourselves, you know, to be able to wake up to good systems. But you must be part of, you know, the people that are going to implement or put good system into places so that we operate a respectable, reputable nation. Like I said, my name is Kwang Deng Kun Kong, and I'm wishing you a lovely, peaceful night. And if you are in America, have a beautiful day. If you're in Australia, where I just came from, have a beautiful day. If you are in Melbourne or in Australia and you woke up to this video, please go back to sleep. Hopefully, we shall meet once again. And if you ever dream of meeting me, you will be able to meet me. Okay? We are human beings, so we meet. We are not mountains. Peace and love, everyone. I love you all.